Hey there, everyone. Welcome to another Dreamlight Valley Daily Show here on the Gray Man Gaming channel. I hope you are all having a spectacular, magical start to your Monday. Oh, I hate saying that. I hate saying that. It's Monday, everyone. You have to get up for school, have to get up for work. I know. Hopefully, the Dreamlight Valley Show starts you off on the right foot. But if it doesn't, hey, you know what? Use a Jedi mind trick on yourself. Go to the mirror. Okay, here's a trick for you. Go to the mirror, stand there, put your hand out in front of you and wave it back and forth and use the Jedi mind trick and say, say, hello there. Today is Friday. Hello there. Today is Friday. And see if it works. It'll put a smile on your face. That's right. Just pretend today is Friday and we're working our way towards Monday. And then when Monday gets here, it'll be the weekend. We'll be happy. Hello there. Today is Friday. Jedi mind trick. Yes, it will work. I guarantee it. So how's everyone doing with the update? Have you got through it yet? I gotta be honest with that. It was a little light for me, right? I mean, I want things that are gonna make this game last longer. I want it to be quality. It was good. It was fun. I liked it. And I know that they're going to be adding it in a different version when the game goes to to like non-early access, because they have spots for the cutscenes that are already in the quest. They just haven't added the cutscenes. I mean, they have spots in there. They don't have the actual cutscenes. So I hope that it gets a little more content as they create, a timeline to get out of early access. I hope the next one in April is more extensive, considering we have a couple of Lion King characters coming, and hopefully more. I mean, they really need to add more. I felt that the Star Path was very lackluster. Really had nothing. They had a couple of, it had clothing, had some clothing. It had mostly motifs, and it had, I think, a chair, and it had a bed, I think, for the 100th anniversary of Disney. And I wanted it to be spectacular, because the 100th anniversary doesn't come around, all the time. And I thought, and the way they made it up, oh, we're going to be celebrating in style. Yeah, I get that, but I was hoping they'd add more. It just seemed a bit light. So let's look at this, because I'll tell you my idea, and I mentioned this yesterday. Let's look at this. Let's go to the shop. If you look at the shop, right, we have the palace, and it was around, I think, 3,700 moonstones. We have the Royal Deco bedroom for 3,300. We've got the Art Deco lifestyle for 3,040. And we've got the Royal Deco living room for $4,850. Those are each around between $15 and $20 real money, real hard cash currency. So you're talking about $60 if you want everything. And that's every 5 days that this refreshes. This is going to refresh in 2 days. I think that Palace could have easily fit right into the Star Path and would have made the Star Path a lot more lucrative, a lot more exciting if you had put that because they built up house skins from the jump, from when they were, even before they were promoting heavily the expansion pass, or the update, not expansion pass, the update. They were, I think it was one of the first things that they let slide or let sneak, was that you were going to be able to change the skin of the outer skin of your home. So this would have been the perfect thing to put in the Star Path to celebrate the 100th anniversary, to celebrate the new option to change the skin of your home, and yet they put it up there for $15. I think that this is the direction that they're going to be headed. The things that you really want are going to be right here in this store every 5 days. The things that are kind of ho-hum that you can get by with are going to be just, here, you can have this in your Star Path. I hope I'm wrong. I really do. But I mean, and I can understand it because, you know, this is a free game. They have to pay their devs. They have to pay, you know, the employees. They have to, you know, they have to keep the lights on and all that stuff. So I understand it, but I hope it's the right direction for Dreamlight Valley. We're going to see. That's one thing we're going to see. Other than that, I guess we just continue on. I mean, I love that we're adding, you know, new villagers to the valley. I can't wait for April to get the Lion King in here. But I'm hoping that Dreamlight Valley is just not going to be on this downward decline, you know, this like slippery slope, because I see people already. I watch the social media for Dreamlight Valley, and I see people. I mean, more people than not are saying, "Oh, I blew through the update in 3 hours. I'm going to go play Hogwarts Legacy now until April." So you're losing your player base. You know, they're coming in to play for 3 hours every 2 months, every 2.5 months, and then they're leaving. They're going to play Hogwarts Legacy. You're gonna, you know, I mean, I got off here yesterday because there was nothing more for me to do, and I started to play and brush up on my Splatoon 3 skills because I'm getting ready for the new season, which I'm gonna, you know, just attack. I'm gonna attack the new season. I played that. I played some Breath of the Wild, because now it's like, oh, I gotta wait until April, you know, until the Lion King comes, and then I'll come back and, you know, I'll come for the daily show. I'll do my stuff here and whatever, but they still don't have enough, and I'll check it every 5 days for the premium content, and they'll probably get me to buy stuff, but that's the only reason, right? And I think that's what they want. They want you to come back every 5 days, look at the shop, spend your money, and then go away. And I don't know if that's the right way to do things, but I guess we're going to find that out. If you have an opinion on that, if you think I'm wrong, if you think I'm right, please put it in the comments. Let's talk about it. We'll have a little chat about it in the next few days, over the course of the next few days. Okay, let's get the comments, questions, trivia, all that fun stuff that we do here on the Daily Show. Yesterday's question was, what city does the original 101 Dalmatians take place in? I think that was 1961 was the date of that movie. That is the question for today. The answer is London. If you remember, one of Cruella's henchmen said, "Bob's your uncle." That always gives it away for me that it's in London. Bob's your uncle. And the question for today is, in the movie Bambi, what kind of animal was Flower? What kind of animal was Flower? That's a pretty easy one, so I hope you all get it. The first comment that we have today is from Darcy Digiacomo. And Darcy says, answer to trivia is London. That is correct. First answer of the day, first answer is correct. So thank you so much, Darcy. Darcy says, the story you told about the dog being hit is heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking. People really suck sometimes. Yes, they do. I'm glad to hear that the user was taking off of Twitch. I was happy too, and I hope she stays off of Twitch. Was there any follow-up about the dog? I have checked, and I haven't seen anything. Sometimes an animal will get hit by a car, and it will run off, and it will be fine. It'll be sore and whatever. And I hope that's the case for this dog, but I just hope that that's the case. I can't really think about the other options. It makes me upset to do so. Kristy Crow says, "Oh no, poor pup." I agree. Billy McCall says, you can teleport to realms as well if you didn't know that. Yeah, I already knew that, Billy. But in that video, I wanted to run just to show everyone where I was going, and if they didn't know how to teleport all around. It's just, a great way of covering everyone instead of having to answer questions. How do I get there? But thank you for that comment, Billy. Angela Davis says, good morning. I'm sorry to hear about what happened. That is messed up that she just drove away. It was totally just disgusting. Disgusting that anyone would be so heartless. So, yeah. Horrible. Horrible. For today's trivia, it is San Francisco. Nope, it was London, Angela. Sorry. London is the city. Bob's your uncle. You know, that whole thing. I like the update so far. Oh, good. Do you think it's long enough? Do you think it has enough content? What do you think about the star path? Angela says, I have gotten Olaf to level 5 or 6 and Mirabelle to level 4. I hope you have a magical day. Well, thank you, Angela. I hope you have one as well. B. McCorkle says it's actually illegal in most states in the U.S. to strike an animal with your vehicle and not call the authorities. And you could be charged with animal negligence and maybe failure to inform owner of property damage. That's true, but this girl was in Poland. This was in Poland. Now, while I dislike the fact that animals are referred to as property, I can only hope that someone saw the video and finds out where this child is from and reports them to the authorities. Yeah, I hope so too. Even though it's likely to be just a ticket and a fine, this child needs to be held accountable. I agree. And did I miss the question? I don't know. It was there. I don't think I heard one. Yeah, it was there. I have other people who have already answered it. So here's one for you. This year marks the 100th anniversary of the Walt Disney Company, but what was the actual day? The 100th anniversary is actually October 16th. And how do I know that? Because I follow a lot of Lego, and they have all these like new sets coming out, and they've harped on that date for the last like half year. And I remembered it because my son and my youngest daughter were each born in October. My son was actually born on Halloween Day, or actually Halloween night. I remember because his older sister was angry because we couldn't go trick-or-treating because we were in the hospital watching her brother being born. So he used to, I'll tell you what, my son was the greatest conniver when it came to Halloween. We would go out trick-or-treating with him and his two sisters. And, of course, you know, they go out trick-or-treating to each store, and he would say, Happy Halloween! And then they'd give him candy, right? And then he'd say, it's also my birthday today. And, of course, they would always look at me and my ex-wife and to kind of verify if it was actually his birthday. Yeah, it's his birthday. And he would come home with twice the candy his sisters had because they'd throw extra candy in his bag for his birthday. We used to have a person that we knew, and she never forgot, and I'll always remember this because she's passed on. She would always have a small cake every Halloween waiting for him. Even though I hadn't seen her in a year, she would always have a small cake on Halloween night waiting for him every year. It was just amazing. Some people are just amazing people, and I have to give a shout out to Mrs. Hughes. She, I can't. Well, I mean, shout it out. It's more for her family because she has passed on, but I'm going to give her a shout out anyway because it's just a remembrance that Mrs. Hughes used to make a cake for my son every Halloween night when we go. So we had to make sure that we went to her house to trick or treat, and it was very sad when she passed on. So yeah, awesome. But yeah, October 16th is that. Thank you so much. Let's see. Holly Larson says that Twitcher should be charged with animal cruelty and sentenced with at least 100 hours of service at an animal shelter. I agree. They should be taught compassion and empathy somehow, and to realize that animals are living beings as well. They have, they have feelings, and they get hurt, and you have to aid them when you hurt them. Simple as that. And you shouldn't be hurting animals. And she should have been watching the road. That's the biggest, besides hurting the animal, the biggest crime is that she's not smart enough to understand what she's driving, a 3,000-pound killing machine that could injure anything it runs into, She risked other people's lives. She risked her own life by being on her phone, paying attention to, something trivial like Twitch. So, there you have it. Thank you, Holly. Holly says, I believe London is where the original 101 Dalmatians is set. You are correct. That is right. We're going to skip that one from Holly. I got your other answer. Darcy, too, I got you as well. Angela, I got you for that as well. Keywords. Kristy Crow says London. I have always wanted to go there. London is a nice place. It is nice in some parts. Not every part. Christy says, so the pillar in Frosted Heights for me is unmovable. Does anyone else have this issue? Yes, I tried moving it. It is not movable. I don't know why they did that. Every other one I've been able to move, and that one is not. And it's right if you look, because I'm beginning to put things over here now. But let me get rid of this thing. This eyesore. Get out of here with that. Get out of here. Alright. But yeah, it makes that noise. Where am I going? I'm going this way. But I'm getting ready to put a stage here. I moved the merry-go-round up here because I want it to be a very kind of like Winterfest type deal. It's getting messy, actually. But I can't move this. See, if you look, I'll go to the... I'll go here, and you cannot move it. I think it doesn't even highlight it. So you're not the only one, Christy. Oh, is that the white fox? Hey, buddy! Awesome. He was hard to get, the white fox. And we have Danielle Reeves on the Red Potato Mystery Solved video that says, thank you again for this. You're welcome, Danielle. Thank you. Thank you for commenting. All right, let's head into the... That's all. That's it. All the questions, comments for today. Thank you, everyone. Let's go check out the store. We didn't do this yesterday, so I kind of missed it. 40,000 for the Scarlet Showman's gown. That's a lot of cannolis. All right, that's a lot of cannolis. We have 1,200 for the classic indigo tuxedo. Woo! Very nice. 500. Double bun half updo with fringe.
Bye-bye now.
1,500 for the long green fingerless gloves.
Ah. Thank you kindly. Oh,
5,200 for the yellow mini backpack from Mickey and Friends.
Thank you kindly.
10,000 for the red pearl clasp heels from Mickey and Friends. Those are quite fetching. Nice black dress with those.
Goodbye now.
360 for the black looking sharp mini crop top from Mickey and Friends. They got a lot of new crop tops here lately.
Aye, I think living here is a marvelous opportunity.
6,800 for the purple woven shorts.
Ah. Thank you kindly. Good day to you.
White sunny slacks from the Lion King. 2,600 for those.
Thank you kindly.
1,200 for the concrete wardrobe. Woo, imagine moving that into your house. Concrete, that's the first time we've seen that though. Concrete wardrobe.
Bye-bye.
528 for the white double drawer counter with black marble top. And a pear partridge in a pear tree. I was going to say in a pear and a partridge tree. 6,400 for the vintage phonograph.
Oh. Bye-bye.
4,000 for these RV. These, I'm telling you what, man. This RV wallpaper from Toy Story. I'm going to buy it because I can use more wallpaper. I got a lot of rooms to decorate. All right. Let's see. We've got 2040 for the sea snail shell from Moana.
Thank you kindly.
Excuse me, Mick. 1,800 for the simple stool from Tangled. 810 for the vintage phone.
Thank you kindly.
306 for Mickey and Friends Mickey Mouse's rounded photo frame.
Thank you kindly.
Let's see here. We have 6,600 for the large oval black dining table.
Aw, yeah.
1,650 for the
greetings,
large
neighbor.
white marble dining table.
Thank you kindly.
540
Hello.
for the large white L couch. The L
Goodbye
couch, nothing
now.
above, nothing
Toodaloo.
above. And finally, we have these two items.
Good day,
4,400
dear.
for the mahogany table from Beauty and the Beast. I want to buy that.
Bye-bye.
And we have the
Greetings,
$20,000
neighbor.
cannoli hewn oak trunk fireplace.
Oh,
All right, that's going to do it for Scrooge's daily inventory, everyone. We're going to go outside and finish up the show. I hope you all have a wonderful, magical... Wait, let me wave my hand. Hello there. Today is Friday. Hope you have a wonderful Friday, everyone. Go out there and make someone smile. Take some of your magic. Spread it around to your family, your friends, your pets, and everyone in your local area. Because my friends, my dear, dear friends, that is how we change the world. I will see you later on in other videos or tomorrow on The Daily Show. Have a wonderful... Hang on a minute. Hello there. Today is Friday. Have a wonderful Friday, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow.